Hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And this is now today's lineup.
This is always a game of consequence.
Well, don't let the word friendly get in the way of a good rivalry. These players certainly won't, Peter.
You wouldn't have thought they would. You've got to expect this to be full throttle, surely.
Yeah, they'll be as strong as usual, but I'm sure these players will commit their all.
So we're up and running. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I would have to go for Rodrigo Bentancur, Peter, because he's a player whose role is maybe a little hard to define because he often seems to have a deeper line position in midfield, but he wants to get forward, he wants to see more action in the opposition box, he wants to try and get on the end of things, and that's where he's trying to take his game at this moment in time.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Cucurella. He can run onto that. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. James. Good, strong midfield running here. Pedro Neto. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, what's he done? Great ball, and he's in here. Caught offside that time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a... He'll try from distance! Chance for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Pedro Neto probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Still goalless at the moment. Spread to the right. Gallagher. And here's Colomwani. Palmer. And they can counter here. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Danso. Van de Ven. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Gallagher. Palmer. That is ended up in no man's land. Bentancur. Colomwani. Now it's Solanke. Garnacho threads one in. That is good alertness. Bentancur. Now it's Solanke. Bissouma. Tottenham have reclaimed it. And it's Spence. Pedro Neto. Liam Delap. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bissouma. It's a really well-measured ball. He is through here! Nicely shaped ball. Solanke showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bissouma. Now it's Garnacho. Oh, that's beautiful. Delap! Oh, screamer! About as smooth as it gets. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
34 minutes is number 9.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Corner number 2 then. Kolumwani is there and he can get that clear. Fernandez puts a cross in. This looks promising. And the shot! And a neat finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Gusto, and it's been played through. Danso cuts it out. Chelsea have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Pedro Neto. That's very neat. Gallagher tries to thread one through. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's the end of the first 45.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Please welcome everyone.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Chelsea firmly in control at the break, 2-0 the scoreline. So let's get the ball rolling. Now it's Garnacho. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Great defending, strong and determined. That has been slung wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Solanke. And he's intervened well there. Thinks about the shot. He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Cucurella. Colomwani wins the duel this time. Now it's Solanke. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Garnacho. Garnacho venturing down the left.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, such a clever touch. And a chance! He's beaten it. Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Three-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Liam Talat. That has not gone well. Danso. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Colomwani. And it's Gallagher. Here's Bissouma. And here's Xavi Simons. Tries to play it through. Spence receives it in a wide position. James. And here's Solanke. Bissouma receives it in a good position here. Fernandez. Knocks it into space. Garnacho gets into a good position. It's played into the area. Solanke. And it's Porro. And once more he proves rigid and robust. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's in a great position here. Has crossed into getting up there! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Bentancur, Palmer gets a foot in here. Pedro Neto looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
And here's Solanke. He's beaten the last man. And he can thump it away. And here's Kolomwani.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. Well, there's the clearance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played out to the left flank. Shot at goal! Lacking in accuracy.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes the substitution. Pedro Porro. Great vision. Solanke is onto this.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh no, can he finish? That is decidedly lacking. Tries to pass it for... Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And they are right back within touch! Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And time is up. Chelsea can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Pedro Neto, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those